Hello everyone, yet another quick video. That's unusual, and 3 is the charm they're saying, or the third time is the charm. Let's see if I can keep this one brief and to the point. You know that I don't usually worry about keeping things short because I have a lot to say and I like to give examples, analogies, actually relate to some life, my own first-hand direct experiences, so things get to be long, okay? All right, I don't want to say I can't help it because obviously sometimes we can put out these videos that are only 5-10 minutes. So let's see how many minutes this is going to be. The reason I wanted to make this quick video is I came across this footage. I don't know if it was Minneapolis or maybe it was Seattle, Washington State, that somebody posted on my social media, and I ended up watching it. It's like a 2-minute clip. And I want all of us to watch it right now. Let's see if I'm gonna figure out a way to insert during the edit and put this video. Let's take a moment. Let's watch this. Maybe I'll play it twice, once with regular speed. Just keep in mind, this was recorded by somebody's or other people's, many people's cell phone, their smartphone. With the stupid phones, I don't think they're still doing it this way. And then they were streamed through Twitter. So you see the quality is not really that good, but let's watch it. Let's watch it. Let's watch it a couple of times because I have a few words to say about this. Let's watch together. Okay, who is this guy? First, people were saying it was a good Samaritan. Then it got to be known that he actually is one of the security people, guards working there for one of the buildings there, whether it's a Fox News channel's head office there, something like that. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But watching this guy in action, right? So decisive, so very precise, very self-assured, very confident, and calm, okay, and calm. Quick thinker, seeing the situation, seeing these teenager, rioter, ignorant thugs right there, going and grabbing this whatever, AK-7 or AK gun, loaded. You know, the magazines are in it, right? The mags are in it, loaded. Getting out of a police car, a policeman who has abandoned his police car with the doors unlocked and inside with at least 1 or 2 of these loaded, fully magged automatic guns, okay, or semi-automatics. I will get to that later. I don't know what kind of a policeman would do that. I really hope to see that person is gonna be held accountable and lose his job and maybe even further punishment, penalty for what he did, whether he got scared from the mob and just pulled his car over and ran away? I don't know, because this video doesn't provide that context. So I can't sit down here and make up the scenarios, but I can think of a few. Whatever the reason, what this policeman did was either cowardly or reckless or maybe intentional. We don't know that either, but let's not speculate, because we are not into this business of speculation, or at least most of the times we are not. But look at the quick, decisive, critical thinking, decision making, translating it into calm, rational, decisive, self-assured action that possibly saved the lives of many, many people. Because that kind of a reckless person with this loaded gun could have killed dozens of people. Even if he would have killed 1 or 2 people, that would have been 2 lives lost due to violence and recklessness, stupidity and ignorance of someone who did that. But look at this guy. Those people who posted comments under this video saying, oh, well, he had military training, of course, he may have been an undercover cop, or he was a security guard, so that was the kind of job he's used to. I'm telling you, there are policemen, cops who are abandoning their positions, and they're running and they're ducking and they're covering their heads. There are some cowards who are not showing up on the scene because they are too scared, okay? We see the footage from Portland and other areas where police doesn't even intervene. They just stand there like this and watch. How much of it is intentional based on the orders they've been getting? How much of our police forces may be infiltrated by Soros at the far left and the New World Order? Okay, I'm not going to constantly pound upon far left. I'm just going to say the bad guys, the ones we are right now against, and you all know who I'm talking about. So to say, oh yeah, well, this is some undercover cop who did that. No, this guy is amazing. First of all, if he's in Seattle or Minneapolis, next time I'm there, I don't know his name, I don't know who he is, I'm going to issue this invitation publicly. I'm going to take him to one of the top restaurants for a 4-course meal, and I'm going to thank him personally, okay? So if you happen to watch this video, this is an open invitation. It doesn't have any expiration date. If you happen to be in the next few months in Florida, I will cook for you. I'm a trained chef. I love cooking, okay? And I think I'm pretty darn good at it. I'm not great, but I give myself a pretty good score in the cooking department. There are several departments that I will give myself F, but this one will get solid A. Now, you're invited. This invitation doesn't have any expiration date. I loved what you did. Thank you. I'm thanking you on behalf of my 1/3 USA network. I know many of them have already been to the places where this video was posted. Thanking you for doing the right thing, for saving life, doing it in a right way, okay? This was not to show off. This guy was, this was beautiful. I'm gonna show it one more time before I let you go. But why am I bringing this up? I'm not bringing this up to kiss somebody's butt and then say I'm inviting you to dinner. No. I have a point to make here. I have been posting videos and telling my 1/3 USA community that we have to move beyond the talk because we are under a coup. These are all going towards that November elections, okay? COVID-19, these riots, the spreading of these riots. Then we're gonna have the next wave with the riots due to the financial crisis. They are all rolling in. They want to have the martial laws declared. They want to see the tanks roll on our roads and our streets. They want people locked in, locked down. They want the curfew in place because they are determined. They are on a mission. And this mission is not going to be accomplished, okay, without doing these things, without spilling so much blood, doing so much damage, destroying so many small, mid-sized businesses, and most importantly, to eliminate the 1/3 USA, neutralizing it, okay? Neutralizing the 1/3 USA. This is a war. I've been through several wars. I have been through several coups, and I know it when I see it. I know it when I hear it. I know it when I feel it. And I'm telling you, and I'm telling my 1/3 Americans here, okay? This is a coup. This is a coup. This is a declaration of war. We can't sit here and, like what I'm doing right now, constantly doing yakety doodle do. We can't constantly just be in this debate stage. It is time to rationally take a deep breath, calmly, smartly, calculatively put an action plan and start implementing that action plan right now, as of now. Why I invited the veterans to join us, and they are joining us. We already have several. I have 150 from my other network, from the government, national security government whistleblowers. We need their help because they have qualities, they have training, they have abilities that many of us don't. We don't have it. They have capabilities that we don't. We have other capabilities, okay? We have a lot to do here, not only supporting them, but a lot that we should be doing and we will be doing. Whether financially sustaining this, whether helping in spreading the word, organizing it, we have a lot to do, but there are those capabilities, okay, that they have by their training, by their history, by their previous jobs, and by their convictions. These men and women, they have taken the oath to defend the Constitution of the United States, not only against foreign enemies, but domestic. Well, the domestic enemy, okay, or enemies, the domestic ones, have declared war on us, the constitutionalists, and they are attacking our Constitution. Our Constitution is under heavy, heavy assault, okay? This is Constitution under siege, okay? I'm not being hysterical here. I am not doing this to be the hallelujah act here, okay? I am not some kind of a preacher that I'm preaching you. That's not what I'm doing. And it takes a lot of energy to sit here and be able to communicate this, not having any notes, not having a teleprompter, okay? Not having even my previous studios. I'm in a temp house and I'm trying my best to get this set up, okay, and communicate with you because I care about our Constitution. I care about my daughter. I care about my child and her future. I care about this country. I have taken the oath. I take my oath seriously. I had a marriage pledge, okay? And now I have just completed the 29th year of it. So the track record is there. I take my pledges, my oath seriously. And that's what I'm doing. And I know there are those of you who take yours seriously. Even if you have been given that privilege of liberties and your Constitution just by birth without you going and taking oath, you appreciate it because I know that's what separates the 1/3 from the rest. I don't have anything to do right now with the rest. I am right now dealing with you, the 1/3. I'm inviting and I'm thankful to the veterans who have been joining. We need to organize chapters. Don't look at this problem as, oh my God, how are we going to go to White House, the big Congress? How are we going to tackle this? Even if there are whatever, several millions of us, don't look at it big. One thing we need to do is take it into particles, okay? Components. And it's bottom up. Look at it that way. Everything starts local. Look what happened with COVID-19, with their war. The war was not against the virus. The war was against us, the people. Small businesses, mid-sized businesses, our children. The war was against we, the common people, not on virus. When they rolled the tanks and when they were doing what they were doing, weaponizing the media, which they have been doing for so many years, do you think they were targeting the virus? I mean, seriously, guys and ladies, they were not targeting the virus. Those are geared toward us, we the common people. Take it into particles. What challenged them? The state of Georgia, to a certain degree, state of Florida, okay, South Dakota. So there is this power with the separation of states, but states are further divided into localities, Okay, they are districts, they are counties. We start quickly and we move quickly and we expand from there, and that's how we are going to have this spread throughout the country. So what if California is not included? I'm going to nullify them and ship them to EU. That's fine. And a lot of people in New England, I know some of you are really good people and everything, but you have let the majority there, okay, get you into the camp, the other camp, all right? And you insist on remaining ignorant. You're being very stubborn about it, so pay the price. Either go to EU, I don't know. I don't care. I really don't care at this stage, because this is an emergency alert, okay? This is me issuing action alert. We start local. Here I am in Florida. Get in touch with me. I'm in Southwest Florida. Any of you who is in Southwest Florida, let me know. And then I want to know how many of you are veterans with the training that we don't have. And I want you to be part of this and lead certain aspects of it. Why I'm showing this guy? Why I'm showing this guy is that's exactly what you and I and everyone in our 1/3 should be doing. Not by yelling profanity, because we don't engage in those kinds of things. We are considering ourselves here decent people, right? Decent people, decent, classy people. We don't do that. By not going and engaging and being baited and fall into the trap they have set up for us, they have set up that trap for us. They want us now to go and start calling the minorities, be it the blacks or the Hispanics or the Muslim groups, like they did with 9/11, post 9/11. They want us to go and say, God damn you, I hate you, you're a nigger, you're this, you're a fruity, and you're a Jew, and I'm gonna go ahead and blow your brain off. We don't engage in that, because that's exactly what they want us to do. We don't do that. We're gonna act like this guy, the one that I have invited to dinner, and I'm gonna cook for, if he accepts and if he is interested, the one I'm gonna be taking to some Michelin star somewhere in Seattle, okay? I'm already reserving a little budget that I'm gonna save up towards that. Okay, that's enough for joking. But hey, you know, it's good to maintain common sense. What I'm saying is, like this guy, calm, smart, rational, decisive, with confidence and a conviction. Don't go into it timid. It's like, imagine approaching that guy slowly and you look scared. If this guy had done that, probably the guy, the teenage rioter, the thug, would have blown this guy's brain off. No, it was quick, it was rational, quick and calm and decisive, and it was successful. That's the key. With whatever we are going to do, and we are going to do it, I'm going to do it, and I hope that at least there are going to be few of you who are going to do it with me. We're going to do it that way. That's the formula. And we're going to take it upon ourselves. Imagine, and this is what usually the other side, I'm not going to call names, I'm not going to call parties, would do. They would dial 911 and they would say, hello, I just saw a thug there who just got this AK-47 and he's loaded. Can you send a few cops to come and rescue us, please? That would be their way. Because, as I said, we have comparative and absolute advantages. We act, we are tough. We are confident, we are strong. We are not brainwashed. We do not wait always for someone from the government to come and rescue us. The cops are the ones who deserted this car, abandoned it, fully loaded with all these automatic guns. They caused it, okay, in the first place. But no, this is what the left would want to see. Call and say, please help us, please. If I'm good, will you help us? We don't do that. We are going to be out there, all of us going to be this guy that you just watched, which you're going to watch toward the end of this one more time, because we're going to step in and we're going to take care of the situation. We don't want our country seeing bloodbath. We don't want to see, no matter from which walk of life they are, what their ethnicity or race or religion is. What is the color of their skin? We don't want bloodshed. We don't want them to turn this into what they want to turn it into. How are we going to do it? We're going to all act like this guy. Anywhere we see it, we're going to step in calmly, peacefully, rationally, confidently, and we're going to intervene directly. Directly. Don't wait for the police. Don't just dial 911, but go, because waiting for 911 to go through and for the police to come may cost 5 lives. We are in a position where we can't afford those types of things. It's a war. And our job in this war is prevent further bloodshed, not to shed blood. How actually contradictory that is, I know. It's a war for peace. And it will be maybe the first. But we can do it. We can do it. We have the Second Amendment. What does these mom and pop or this shop and that cafe and that little coffee house, individually owned coffee house, have to do with some cop, some despicable cop, some criminal cop, engaging in that kind of human rights abuse and murdering, killing a guy? Nothing. So what does it have to do with people, the thugs going and breaking their windows, ransacking, looting, stealing from them? That is not a protest. That is not a protest. And I don't know how many cops showed up for each one of those mom and pop shops and the stores. And as I'm recording this, I know it's happening around the country. We have the Second Amendment. Those amazing guys, okay, there were no women, so I'm sorry, I'm not being sexist, that's how it was. Those amazing guys, they put it in place, and it doesn't have any expiration, because it's as valid today, if not more, than it was back then. So they foresaw this, okay? They did, for you and I, for our liberties. So don't wait for the cops. And if you're amateur, you're a hot-headed guy who was on six-packs, don't touch a gun, okay? Because it's not the guns that kill and inflict damage. It's the stupid criminals, whoever, idiots, ignorance. They are the ones who are causing the damage, not the guns. They're using the guns, misusing the guns, and causing the damage. The gun doesn't walk out there and shoot anyone. We have that Second Amendment right. This is another reason I want you, current active members of military who may be right now off and having some time off in your hands, since some of you were brought back from Afghanistan or Syria. I want you to join us. This is why I want the veterans, okay? You guys are professional. I don't want to take a chance with having some kind of a 16 years old dumbly militia person without the real training, without the enough IQ, engaging in what this guy did and doing the opposite, because then we can do so much damage and lose that amendment as well. We are about to lose it, the Second Amendment. This will guarantee that we will lose it. If you let the idiots with guns to step in, I don't want the idiots with guns, okay? I don't want those on dope and highly intoxicated with alcohol grabbing their AK whatever and say, oh, I'm going to go and protect our Constitution. You're going to screw our Constitution. Step aside, okay? Step aside, veterans step in, because these shops need to be protected. We cannot afford, we are at this point, we can't afford for the police to show up. We are going to do what it takes. Okay? The law is on our side. The Constitution is on our side. If the violators, whether they are paid by certain interest group, whether they are idiots and they have been baited, they have been set up to do this, they come and they steal and damage our property and threaten our lives. It's a matter of survival. But I'm going to end this by emphasizing we're going to do it rationally. We're going to do it calm. We're going to do it peacefully. We're going to do it decisively. We're going to do it together. We're going to do it organizedly and methodically. That's the formula to win. Now, I want to thank every single member of my CommonSense network from Patreon to make this discussion videos, these series possible. I'm here. I'm able to do this because of you. Thanks to you. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, whether you're giving $5, $10, $1, whatever it is. Thank you so much for making this possible. And I invite those of you who want to be part of this community, this network, who are among this 1/3 and currently you can afford putting $1 a month or $5 a month or whatever it is you can. Please, it takes 15, 20 seconds. Go to my Patreon account. You will see the members listed. You will see how much money. Everything is transparent. It's not my site. It's a platform. It is transparent. And I made sure that I open every single information there. How many members there are, how much dollar is being coming, everything is transparent, okay? And I'm gonna be paying the taxes. I mean, all those stuff are out there. It's not some kind of a sneaky Soros-funded front organization or any of those stuff. Please do your share if you can. Take that 10, 15 seconds and join this CommonSense network. Together, this may end up evolving to much more than that. And I hope to see many more of you, veterans. We need you. We need you right now. We need you to be part of this one-third organization to resist and to win this war with peace for our Constitution. I leave you with that. I will see you in Patreon. My live show is going to start hopefully this week, and I'm going to be giving you heads up with the time and the date for each live show where you will join the discussion. I mean, literally, not afterwards with your comments, real time. Send me questions. We can have this back and forth, not only between you and me, but among all of us. And this will be only available to my Patreon community and the video platform there and my Newsbud community. Thank you all. Connecting from Florida with my one-third USA, with CommonSense and pro-Constitution. This is Sibel Edmonds. Thank you.